Yeah.
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 I love those cats, but I feel so bad for them.
What cats?
The cats that Aaron posted.
They are punished for their crimes.
The wiener dogs of the cat world.
Yeah, basically.
That's what they are. They're fucking excellent, but my god, can they not do anything cats can do?
Welcome back to...
I'm a bad old bean.
I'm a bad little bean. God dang
I'm
it,
as
Aaron.
tiny as a bee.
God dang it, Aaron.
Figured I'd throw some back your way.
You can't! That's not fair! I don't do it to you!
It's true.
Now Logan has to interrupt yours. You've caused some sort of strange double helix like fucking interruption synonym. Like it's not fair.
What is this?
But yes, welcome back to Pokemon Breakthrough RP. We are on episode 30. The big 3-0. Also, can't believe it's not a bot. First thing is first. I did not notice last stream that I did that you actually donated anything. I literally just noticed today whenever I saw that the notification was on there, because I was having some weird notification problems my last Nier stream. So, thank you for the $10. It's very much appreciated.
Is
I'm pretty sure that all 10 of that has gone to getting me the best mac and cheese I've ever had in my life today. Because it was actually really good. Guys, I ordered from a place called like Noodles and Company or something like that. I think it's called like Noodles and Company or something like that. And they had buffalo chicken mac. It was mac and cheese, but it was covered in buffalo chicken. And it was real good. It was like the fucking greatest. It was like the fucking greatest thing of all time, I'm not gonna lie. But yes, thank you very much. Can't believe it's not a bot.
Making me hungry now.
I also got some Korean meatballs, and it's pretty good. Without that being said, though, let's find out who all is here for our 30th game. First off, we have twitch.tv/FrozenFrost with his Infinity Leaf, his tiny gun, and his Thanos face.
Kianos, man.
Kianos, how are you doing?
Perfectly adorable, as all things should be.
Perfectly adorable. Okay. Then we got our boy Eric VA with the Captain Skitty and Winter fucking
the Winter Seed.
the Winter Seed.
Winter Seed. Team Breakthrough, assemble.
It's perfect. We have what the fuck we gonna call this Thor April? What's going on? We got Fomalhot being that Thor April with Muleulet?
Sir Mulet.
Muleulet?
He's not very happy now.
He doesn't like being a hammer. He wants to be a sword again. And of course, we have our boy Emerald Stag, and with him and his Kakuna. The Iron Rich Man.
This
pretty
Mr.
good.
Richmond, I don't feel so.
I don't want to go.
I don't want to go on my bones.
Poor Kakuna.
Oh, that poor thing. It didn't even get a chance to evolve.
It didn't even get a chance to live.
Oh,
Does that mean that Keanu snapped out Kakuna?
We have more money.
Is that what
Yes.
happened here?
yes.
I swear to God I can speak. I'm just gonna shift over to live so I can actually read what that name was without having to. Abominatus74 with the $8. Damn it, Blue. I was thought I had caught up with this. And then you updated those 3 damned episodes at the same time. That was fantastic, but still. Anyway, inspiration for Sword Boy. Cool. You didn't get those to the Sword Boy.
Turn him back into a sword from a hammer.
They're just turning back to a sword.
Nope, it's he has to stay a hammer this episode. It's just how it happens.
Hey, he has a defense mechanism.
Someone's gonna steal.
There's
him and gain
actually
the powers of
Sir
April.
Castellet actually has a decent amount of experience.
Castellet is the single strongest thing I own.
You actually have 18. He has 18. He has 18 fucking inspiration already. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not like he can go any further, but
Yeah,
like
no, but it's there.
he's already maxed out. But you know,
You never know when you're gonna need.
And this is to go even further beyond.
This-
Beyond.
So we do have a couple of new things on the board, other than these arts. We do have an updated Boyo for Biggie Smalls. Biggie Smalls got his HP, I believe, defense and special attack raised, and got a new ability. Got a new attack down there with that sing attack.
What a good boy.
He's a good boy. Maybe if he ever stops fucking crying, he can sing.
Just sing while crying. And
He keeps swallowing his tears.
He's really good at multitasking.
We have a new Boyo over here. We have Colonel.
Wow.
Because you didn't want to call him Sergeant.
Yeah, well, because it's not a pun. That's why.
Sergeant Stabs. Anyway, who I didn't actually remember all the abilities that he had because I hadn't made this until like a day or two ago.
Oh.
So I just gave him 3 abilities. I gave him Bide because I know he used that. Nature Power because I said he was going to use that. And another ability. It's right here. It's a question mark ability. You haven't seen him use it. Look at that. It's a 2-turn attack.
And I haven't seen Fennekin use fucking Heat Wave either, but
Hey, you know. look at this attack though. It's just look at it. It's so important.
it's a 2-turn attack.
It hits. It's a 2-turn attack.
Turn it here.
Dig.
It's just dig.
He just digs into the center of the earth and dies and never comes back. Because he'd rather do that than be paired with Evelyn.
And other than that, we finally have a little thing for Litleo, who has not been named yet.
Name's Litleo for
No,
now. We'll
alright.
cross that bridge.
Litleo is joining your other 2 Pokemon with 60 HP as a Pokemon with 60 HP.
Lucky baby.
And other than that, has a nerve, so Pokemon will not use their berries when they're in battle with this Pokemon. So you can still use your berries and stuff, but they can't use their berries. So you know, if you ever go up against like a gym that heavily is using berries, hey, you know, that's your gotcha. Who's to say though? Also has an ability, has an attack called Noble Roar. I didn't even know this attack existed until I looked at Litleo's page. Did not even know this attack existed. It's pretty good. Letting out Noble Roar intimidates the target and lowers their attack and special attack. It's pretty fucking good. And Sunny Day.
Baby is so powerful.
And Sunny Day.
I love my baby.
Sunny day.
Fuck Sunny Day.
Okay.
They're at the California sun. Little baby.
And all of the changes that have happened over here, there was none of them.
Well, I
Nothing.
mean, I have Smash Ration. That's pretty
Nothing.
cool.
Nothing changed.
No,
over
I
here.
got you. I got you. Come on.
Well, let's see
Varric
here.
has
And
a
I
new
still have
hat.
this, which hasn't come into play yet.
Varric has a new hat.
Whoa, look at the hat!
Varric has a new hat. And like a chain for his glasses. Does he have like one of those like rich man chains, so, like where if his glasses fall off?
Definitely, they're like. The
Oh,
glasses,
okay.
like, around.
Okay. That wasn't exactly what I was thinking, but hey, that's good. You did it.
What's this? What is this gonna do? Damn it!
Who knows? But with all that being said, it's been about 2 or 3 weeks since we had a game. So it's all probably very fresh in your minds. Eric, what happened last game?
Joker.
Eric or Aaron?
We have
I said
more
Eric.
money.
Okay.
But before you do that,
Okay.
Lonzo, 1998, gave $4. It says, to the cute little lion.
Yeah.
We don't have any lions, unfortunately.
Joker, look.
We have a Litleo. I'm kidding. And then I can't believe it's not a bot. Donated $15. That's a pretty good amount of money. Didn't say anything though. Don't believe it's not. Or can't believe it's not a bot. Who's that supposed to go to? What do you want to do with that $15? But yeah, Lonzo, over to Litleo. Oh, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Both of you, much appreciated. Anywho, Eric, what happened last game?
Last time on, we fucking woke up and Keanu went to the Pokemon Center along with I think April, and then Evelyn woke up and had some fucking meaningless escapades in her room, and she fucking met up with Varric, and they both went to catch up with Keanu and April, who had taken with them one Mesprit, a single Mesprit, and in public. So that certainly happened. He met up with what's her name, Kathy.
Kathy,
And,
quick.
Quill
There you go.
Coolidge.
Yeah.
Joker, look. We have
And she was trying to buy his photos off of him of Mesprit and fucking the Team Break people, but mostly the
Joker,
Mesprit
look.
ones.
we have more money.
And Chemo caught up to them eventually. Oh no, he called Chemo, asked her if that was a good idea. She hung up and went there straight away, and told him not to do it. And then fucking harem escapades ensued, where Chemo, Kathy, Quill Coolidge, and then Chelsea coming in out of fucking nowhere.
She's coming off the top ropes.
And she fucking she made Chemo feel weird inside, and Chemo left.
Chemo is still upside down to this day.
It's true. She went back to her room on
She
the boat.
retreated.
She retreated. And fucking I'm only getting like the broad strokes of this because the minor details are lost to me at this point. But that happened. And we fucking, after all that happened, we went to the Pokemon Center. Everyone gave their Pokemon baths, except for Evelyn, who hung out with C-Dot outside because he was looking sad. And they had a battle in which she Thanos'd him, really. Evelyn Thanos to Colonel. So we went and got him healed.
Thanos.
What's up?
That feeling when Thanos.
That feeling when you get Thanos. He wasn't feeling so good after that. And fucking after some essentially riddles, Evelyn caught him.
Yep. Riddles.
Yep. Might as fucking well have been. And agreed to help him out,
You added another round boy.
beef him up. She has another round boy now, and he hates her.
Yep. Did you see his individuality stat?
Yes, I did. Just completely hates her with fiery passion of all the hells. And yeah, and Keanu then saw a sad Piplup because her owner abandoned her because she lost the contest. And he's like, fuck that, I'm gonna get revenge. I'm gonna help you get revenge, and I'm gonna help you win the next contest. And so after Marilyn threw some shade at the Piplup, he caught her, and now they're gonna do that, presumably. And I think that was around where Evelyn pissed off Tropius. That was where we ended last game.
Gotcha. So while that was going on, Eggy River donated $4, saying respectspiration to Emerald. So I gave him two respectspiration.
Wow.
And then your
Happy
friend
right
Snake donated $10. Says, "Yo, the odd duck that is Piplup." And I believe he then became the stream boss. So all hail the stream boss, may forever he reign. But Piplup gained game 5 over here. I put him right over here. The Pipspirations. Other than that, we also got an idea to what to do with all those that $15 that was put in. I put it into the NPC inspiration pile. So there's some more NPC inspiration to potentially use against Keanu today. And with all that being said, my dudes, everyone kind of gets back on track over here at the Pokemon Center. You all know that either tonight or tomorrow you guys will be leaving Sinnoh. You know that there are a couple of things to do before then. Keanu wants to do his contest as well as go on his little luncheon at some point, his little dinner, lunch, food escapades. And I'd like to know, guys. Unfortunately, the contest is only open to people who have won a contest ribbon already. So you guys are not invited to the contest.
We can still go watch it.
You can still go watch it, 100%. But I'd like to know, what is that? What? Oh, ah!
What just happened?
Wow.
So Setsu Zakian just donated money.
Huh.
Um,
That's very kind of him. How much?
Well, let's see here. There's a 3.
there is a 3.
Then there's another 3.
That is true. There are 2 3s.
And then
There are
there
2
is a
3s and
0.
there. So $330 from Setsu Zakian.
Damn. Shit.
So let me figure that out really quick. 330.
Most of a PS4 right
Wait,
no, that's USD. That's a PS4 right there. You can put this shit Canadian. What are you doing here?
Okay. That is over 5 prestiges. It says,
And they all go.
here's to prestige Piplup 5 times and destroy the contest. Here is also more monies for inspiration.
It happened immediately.
So Piplup is now a +5.
I guess Piplup is +5.
I don't even know what to say to that. I mean, I'm glad I didn't make Piplup sheet yet.
What that means is that Piplup is gonna win.
Setzer Iceheart says, fucking hashtag fuck blues contest.
Get him, Piplup. Get him.
Get him.
Get him! Get him!
You ended up catching Piplup last game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll talk about what happens with all those prestiges once I make you a thing for her.
Fucking hell, man.
Walk into
Alright!
the contest. She throws
So, like,
lightning.
that's-
Everyone's like,
I'm starting to wonder why the trainer that was with this Piplup gave it up now.
Anyway, there
It's
we go.
fueled by the
+5.
passions of rage.
You know what?
that
Yes,
moment
it got
of love.
It got prestiged entirely out of fucking rage.
It was because they were abandoned.
He's understanding true friendship. That gives-
So, fuck.
oh,
fucking half of the Pokemon that's been here since the beginning of the game aren't even level 5 yet.
Mine are all like, they've only been prestige once. Most of mine. Like, fuck this Piplup, man. It's too powerful.
Look at her. That is the face of a god.
Alright, so I'll figure out what to do with that in just a bit. However, that also leaves the other half of that final little bit for inspiration to Piplup. So that's gonna be about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15 more inspiration as well. Should I even do the contest? I'm kidding.
I'm fucking busted.
Walk in, Piplup does its thing, and it wins.
There's
all
the,
that
Oh, that's
happen.
the NPCs have inspiration now, so they're gonna need it.
there's all your Piplup inspiration right over there.
Looks at a judge, just plop. He's like, that one. Okay.
No, there is no more prestiging after that, Setzer. Once they get to +5, there's no more prestiges. They max out at their 30 in inspiration.
Pokemon can't just have like 500 inspiration after prestiging 5 times.
All right, guys. I guess that's a good stream today. Later.
Yeah,
Later, guys.
we can't possibly top that. So
I'll probably be streaming at Enter the Gungeon later. That'll be
You
nice.
will not.
You know,
All right, so.
Winding down.
But yes, Setzer, goes without saying, you are the stream boss. May forever he reign. He might for quite a while with that one.
Hot minute, yeah.
For quite a bit, you will reign. With all of that being said, oh man. So Keanu, you notice that Piplup goes Super Saiyan beside of you. I'm kidding. There is actually one thing I have to figure out before. Oh, what the fuck?
What?
What's going on with Azurill?
he's screaming Battle Seed.
I don't understand. All right, so there is one thing we do have to figure out right now, and that is which one of the level 5 effects is going to be going on to Piplup, because it could be any number of things. So I would like for you don't even have that. Yeah, you do. You have a. Do you have a D8? You have a D8. Yeah, it's right here. Roll me that D8 over here a little bit. I need to figure out what all is. I'll just let this be up to chance. Usually, if it's something that doesn't work with it, then I won't use it. But if it's something else, then... All right, let's see here. On the... There are 8 of
roll
these.
it on Keanos' face.
I don't think we should just automatically make it a shiny.
its feathers just suddenly change color.
Joker, look.
Sneezes, just dust comes up.
I don't know. That seems like it'd be weird if I just all of a sudden made this thing a shiny, right?
That feels pretty weird.
Roll it again. Keep going.
Really wants to be a shiny.
All right. Okay, so I have to give it a unique ability. A unique ability. That'll be okay. It's kind of like how I messed with Battlebond to work with Sir Castellet. I can give it a unique ability. That's fine.
Ooh.
That'll be what I have to end up figuring out.
Pup gets battle bond.
Fucking immediately just bonds with Keanu, becomes his fucking like spirit animal. Keanu Piplup just has a fucking like hat with a little Maryland pin. Maryland's in there
Just
too.
grows orange hair.
Oh man, NJ Nice gave $2 to the Piplup. Yeah. So that is another inspiration to Piplup. Is Piplup now One Punch Man? Not yet. Not entirely. Eggy River gave $6. Have more respect, Emerald. And wow, did not expect someone else to do that.
Wow.
All right.
Even more respect for me?
Yeah,
Thank
you can.
you.
I mean, I don't think it needs to be here, but I guess we can put it here. I mean, you know. There you go, man.
Yay.
All right. And the one Piplup inspiration. There. Like it's gonna need it. So now that I know what this Piplup is going to be getting for its level 5, it's going to be getting a unique ability. If I think of anything during game, I'll do that. If not, I'll just do it on for a later thing. But Piplup is looking very motivated, Keanu. Piplup is looking very much like it is ready to train with you and show you what it can do for the contest thing. I'd like to know how much time are you wanting to spend with Piplup? How long do you want to get to know Piplup before trying to go off toward the contest to see when it's going to be starting?
I mean, I was just planning on keeping Piplup with me for the day, no matter what. So it depends on if we're talking strictly just practicing for that. At least a couple hours, I'd figure.
Okay. So you're gonna be hoping to sit around for a couple hours, try to figure out what all Piplup can do. As that is going on, Piplup is still very much a individual little scamp. It doesn't immediately like I want to show off everything to you or do everything with you. I'd like you to please roll me for your expression. With
I'm
this.
really happy you didn't bubble beam me now instead of yesterday. I don't know why. I just get that feeling like it was better that it happened earlier.
Oh, wasn't it that one?
That was so close.
Piplup is understanding that it needs to open up to you a little bit more in order to win the tournament, or in order to win the contest. I mean, she's basically Eric. You dropped again.
Oh, there goes Eric.
She's basically at this point trying to show off a couple of its moves. Why don't you roll for understanding, since you got that pretty well up, and see just how much you can learn from Piplup here.
I'm an understanding guy.
I'm
entirely average understanding.
You're a pretty understanding guy. You're an all rightly understanding guy. If people were to ask you how understanding you were, you'd be like, yeah.
I'd be 16, and they'd be like, "What?" And I'd be like, "Yeah."
I'd be 16. All right then. So, first off, that Piplup can use Bubble Beam. Piplup shows you its bubble beam, and kind of like throws it up out into the air. You can see that Piplup has trained quite a bit with its previous master to be able to send out the bubble beams kind of slowly. They kind of, instead of go for like a more attacking type of thing, they kind of hang in the air, you know. You do notice that a bubble beam at that point, since you've been in a contest before, and if you were to give this a stat, quote unquote, for a judge, this would be a beautiful move, similar to that that Marilyn does.
Mm-hmm.
So as they hang in the air, they burst and they have like little like pew pews all over the place, kind of sparkle into the air. Other than that, you look at Piplup. You're trying. She's trying to once again let you figure out some other things that it can do. As it looks at you and it begins to kind of move around. I believe that the other move Piplup has is not a beauty move. I'm not 100% on that. Let me make sure really quick. Yes. You actually see that Piplup runs up to the side of the fence over here, and as it does this, it seems to jump into toward the fence as a rush of water comes out from Piplup. Piplup seems to kind of like body check the fence a bit. You see the fence actually bend and kind of like creak as it happens. Because you had a pretty good understanding, you know that move to be waterfall.
Oh, neat.
Looking at it, you're not really sure exactly what that would classify as. You yourself have not had any kind of like experience with these type of attacks, so you could probably maybe consider that a cool or a tough move, but you're not sure entirely right now. Other than that, have to add a move to Piplup too. I just now thought about. Anyway, you know that Piplup. See, now I'm actually thinking, should I just have the moves that I already have on here? Should I actually like bring in like something else? I don't know. You have you also know that as Piplup does this, Piplup seems to stand in front of you. It seems to grit itself up. Seems to keep itself stalwart and standing perfectly still. It seems to be basically looking at you to try to move it.
I'm gonna pick it up.
You try to pick up Piplup. You notice that picking up Piplup is very easy, and she just starts flailing. Piplup. No, you're doing it wrong. Piplup's like, no, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. Piplup.
Okay, we'll try that again. All right, put you back there.
Piplup stands there, shakes itself, and then does it again, like it seems to like spread its little feet a bit and just kind of stand like.
I push.
You try to push. As you do, you feel that Piplup is putting a lot of energy into staying up. You push on Piplup. Roll me for your strength.
Good luck, Keanu. There we go.
You are unable to push Piplup over. You're not sure exactly what this is something to you're not sure how well the judges will see this. Maybe they'll have a better eye for this than you. You can tell that this is a tough move. It's trying to be tough. It's trying to be like stalwart. You know this move to be endure. It is enduring. It is. And finally, the move that I'm supposed to give it. Give me 1 second to see if I can figure something out with that. I may give it something. You know what? I'm going to roll again. I need to roll every time, so. 11, yeah, it's just going to be like a egg move or a TM or something. So. Is this one? No, let's not do that one. I'm basically looking at these now to see like which one of these would work like in tandem with the moves that it's already showed you. Because again, this Piplup was made for contests, basically. Do. Mm. Okay. How is that a cute move? That makes no sense.
Just believe it.
Why'd you guys have to fucking make this thing a god in the first freaking game it's in?
That's just how they roll.
The second game it's in. Thank you very much.
Truth, I guess. Whatever.
They were very, very restrained in their application of violence amount of money to make this small duck into a god.
It's a penguin!
They effectively gave it the Power Stone.
All right, you know what? Let's actually look at some of the moves it might learn as a Prinplup. Maybe that'll help. Because all of these moves are dumb. Okay. That might work. Why is that a cool move? I mean, that's fine. Probably. I still don't see why, but... Oh, it can learn Bide. Neat. See, this is why I do this not on stream. I mean, I guess it could have a cool move. It doesn't need to have all tough moves. One of the judges does like cool things too. Okay, cool. We'll just do that. As you see the final bit of it, as it looks to you, it seems to flap its little penguin arms around at you, and it seems to go over toward the fence. You see as it flaps its little penguin arms around that it goes pip, 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 pip. And as it does, its arms seem to change in front of you as they seem to shift into fucking pure metal. As its arms shift and become shining with metal, it slaps its little penguin arms on the fence, and it cuts the fence. As you see that Piplup has Metal Claw.
Oh.
Give it Metal Claw. It's pretty fun move. Metal Claw is pretty fun.
There goes back. Just tipped up like, I can't believe Eric is dead.
Can't believe Eric's dead.
I can't believe it.
I sure can.
See, now I'm really, really happy that you used Bubble Beam on me and not... Because I think I would die.
Piplup, Piplup, Piplup.
Yeah, you said it, man.
As Piplup shows you all four of its moves, Bubble Beam, the move that you feel was a very beautiful move. Endure, which you feel is Piplup showing how tough it is and immovable it is. a waterfall, which is showing just how much its body can handle punishment and rush into things. You're not sure if that was a cool or a tough move, but hey, whatever. And then Metal Claw, as it fucking cut into something that was pretty hard, and you're like, that's pretty metal. You're pretty sure that was a cool move. As you do know that some of the judges are going into this tournament. Again, I keep calling it tournament. This contest. You know that the main judge, the one in charge of Jubilife TV, this guy right here, Dr. D. Warren or Mr. D. Warren, he's somebody who really likes beauty, like beautiful moves. You know that the other judge that may or may not be there, coordinator Haley J, she seems to like cool moves, and you're not sure what the other one's going to be. You do know that Officer Jenny from this town is going to be the other judge this time.
Man, I'd like this better if it was a dog that was on fire.
I like it better if this is the dog that's on fire. Alrighty. So as you spend that little time out there with Piplup learning how to use these moves effectively, and fucking Tropius just laying there watching you guys like, I could fucking take it.
I could kill you with a thought.
The others, you guys know that Keanu is out there with Piplup right now trying to figure out what all Piplup can do. You guys don't know when the contest actually is today. You also still haven't found out anything about that mysterious person who was throwing little daggers and stuff at people. You haven't figured out much about that, or the person who had abandoned Piplup. Do you guys want to do anything during these couple of hours that Keanu is training to figure anything out? Do you guys want to head off anywhere in particular? What do the three of you want to do?
Do it.
Also, before you, also, just so you guys have time to think about it, Arad says, "Aw, how nice. People are renaming Pity-spiration to Respect-spiration, so he doesn't feel bad. Emerald doesn't deserve the audience. Inspiration to Piplup."
Cool, thanks.
Destroyed.
I mean, I still have a pig inspiration die to copy over here, but
I was reading stuff on our roast me last night that was less savage than that.
I'm just kidding.
Emerald can take it.
But
He
I
is
don't
a
know
stalwart
how much
boy.
longer I can.
Here is the open
no, no.
invitation. Let me just write right here r/roast me. Sorry, Emerald.
Is this?
It's fine. It's totally fine.
There you go.
Anyway, April, do you want to go solve another mystery? Figure out.
Oh boy, mysteries!
Oh boy, mysteries.
Those never end wrong. Let's go.
I mean, hey, it's a kid with knives. How bad could it possibly be?
You guys
Oh, a
do
kid
know
with
that.
knife?
You guys do
Well,
know
I
that.
guess
That from what Geodude and had said, that the person in general was a small framed human, potentially either a kid or someone again of small frame. So you don't 100% know where to look for that, but maybe you could find something about it in town.
That sounds like a good idea to me.
Good. Eddie, you want to ask around?
Ask around, see if anybody knows anything. Evelyn, do you want to come along too?
I would love to. Do you? She's gonna look over.
Mysteries, Evelyn?
I want to
you
help.
love
I want to help
knives?
Colonel. You know, I want to help him
I
out
get
and
it.
beat that guy. So
Well, I'll make sure you personally beat him up. It's fine.
just just know more about him. I guess for now.
All right, let's go ask around then.
The three of you want
All
to head into town and potentially look around for some information on this?
Yeah.
All right, but while the three of you are going into town, I would like to ask, could you guys put away your army?
Yes, I am. Serve
My
the head
army
out.
is here to protect
Get
me,
it.
coward.
You might want to put away some of your
Joker,
army.
look. We have
Thanos' army.
I don't understand.
I'll put one.
You're
Out of
walking
my
into
army.
the city, and there is going to be a bunch of Pokemon walking with, which is fine, I guess. I just wanted to know if you want to put away some of your
That
army.
makes
If you
sense.
don't want to, that's perfectly fine.
And I technically have Evelyn's bag. I could just start putting away her Pokemon.
Just glares at you. You will do no such thing.
All right, then
Alright.
if you really want to have all of your Pokemon out at once, that's fine, I guess.
It's okay. It's like a conga line.
It's
Just
not
like
like
the-
we're trying to find something about
She's
a
gonna
kid.
she's gonna look over to her Pokemon. Are there any of you who would like to go away for a little bit?
You tell all your Pokemon to go away. They all look sad and walk
I
off.
ask them if they want to.
They all look sad and they walk away from you, never to be seen again.
Dika, why?
Wow, Evelyn,
why
I
you?
can't
Why
believe
you
you're
like
such
this?
a bitch.
Why are you doing me like this?
No, you can keep all your Pokemon out if you want to. No, it's perfectly fine.
All right then, I will. Let's go.
Okay. If you want to keep all your Pokemon out walking with you in a city scenario, that's perfectly fine. All right, so.
What about Mesprit? Should we bring Mesprit along, or
You
do
probably
think she'll be
shouldn't.
fine? All right,
She can hide in the
fine
bag
here.
if she wants.
that is a terror. It's a bad idea. Let's not.
No, she'll be fine here.
You can either leave her here with Nurse Joy, who actually knows about her and can keep her away from the eyes of the public, or you can bring her with you into the city, the Pokemon that you can't control.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Just let her stay here. Have some.
No,
fun.
Evelyn,
That's
Evelyn, what do
very
you,
nasty.
Evelyn, what do you think? What do you think, Evelyn?
I think she should come along with us in the bag.
All right.
Come on now, please.
I've shifted from I just want to have them out to I want to make things more difficult.
Oh, it's
Don't-
good you did it, because if you didn't, then eventually Keanu probably would.
I don't want to have to force my hand here. But
It's
opposed to
fine.
thumbs, I mean.
Varric, it
They're
seems
pretty
like
great.
Mesprit.
okay.
Varric, it seems like Mesprit has flown into the bag and is now inside of the bag. The little flap of the bag over Mesprit's little head. It's little Mesprit feelers coming out from it.
Joker, look. We have
It's
more-
okay, Barrick. If anything happens to Mesprit, I have a knife, and we'll just kill whoever did it. And then I'll face like 3 to 5 years in prison. No big deal. Come on.
Eggy gives $10, saying, "Fuck off, Arad. I actually respect the guy for being the butt of every joke. Also, has some more respect, Emerald."
Thank you.
At
Thank
which
you,
point,
Mikey.
Snake Boy gives $5. It says, "Solves the mystery of small malicious child is just Emerald." Inspiration to the God Cat. Okay. Apparently you were the small malicious child throwing daggers at
Wow.
people.
I should have seen it coming. It was the perfect crime. What with me being on an adventure with everyone at the same time, I obviously have the power to be in 2 places at once.
You heard him. Book him. All right, let's
Sounds like a confession, boys. Take it in.
Mespirations.
Oh, did they say? Oh, is that what they meant by Godcat?
I'm guessing Godcat because that's
Because I know that the chat has been throwing around Godcat as I myself included for Skitty.
Oh, if you mean Skitty, then that's fine. If you mean Mesprit, then that's fine. All I know is that I think Mesprit's supposed to be like some kind of thing.
I don't think she's supposed to be anything. Except I think she's supposed to be like a fairy.
All right. Godcat is you. Okay. Yeah. So that is a you.
Okay.
That is a this person. So that was 5. I'll round it up. Why not? First game back. Might as well.
Heck yeah.
There you go.
Look. We got really lucky that only a couple kids saw Mesprit before. I
Get
really
respect
don't think
spiration.
we should risk it.
I mean, she'll be fine in the bag. She's been fine in the bag before.
I remember back like in like the previous games where Evelyn was like, we have to keep her secret, wrap her up and never let anyone touch her.
Yeah, she's in the bag, so no one will see her.
Yep.
She could just stay here and have a good time.
I
with everyone
love the
else.
fact, by the way, that she's inside of a Jirachi bag,
I know, me
Great.
too.
and like
Perfect disguise.
it's perfect.
Also, at the time, it was less let's keep the secret of that we have Mesprit, and more just like let's get her to the Pokemon Center and not be fucking brought like fucking hassled by people like, oh my god, is that Mesprit?
Okay. You
Yeah.
make your way into the city. As all of you begin to make your way into the city, unfortunately, you don't have Keanu with you, and Keanu has a much greater information gathering than you guys do. However, upon going inside, you guys are on the lookout for somebody with a small frame who is potentially throwing daggers about at people. As you begin making your way through this place, looking for said creature, I'm going to put Mesprit behind you. There you go.
Fucking hell.
Evelyn, how are you going to be looking for this information?
That's a good question.
I think this far.
Are we splitting up to look?
You don't have to, no. But I will say that if you're just following them, then they're going to be the ones doing everything, because people aren't going to talk to you.
That's true.
Seriously, though.
I guess I'll just follow them for now.
Okay. For the first roll, then, I will have it be just Varric and April.
Alright.
Varric and April. As you guys are looking around the city, trying to find anything around, you run up on a nice old. You find a pair of police officers.
Oh, that's never been a problem before.
You find a nice pair of police officers. I'd like to know: do you guys want to ask them anything, or do you guys want to make your way to the next group of people you could potentially ask?
Next
The
group of people,
police
please.
wouldn't- Okay.
Next group of people.
Yeah, next.
Okay, you guys pass by the police officers. As the police officers are getting passed by, they will
Call out their
roll.
guns and start shooting us.
They will
In the
roll.
back.
You have trauma, dude. You have trauma.
Yeah.
This is like Persona. This is like the
As
cops are
you
around the
pass
corner.
by the cops, this one looks to you as he does. He waves you down for a second, Varric. He goes, "Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Make sure to keep an eye on all those Pokemon with you. All right? Going through the
Yeah, I
going
will.
through the town with a bunch of Pokemon like that. Make sure they're well behaved. If
I
they
will.
aren't,
Don't worry.
if they aren't, we'll have to take you in. You are responsible for all these Pokemon, correct?
Yes, we are.
All right.
If it becomes too much of an issue, I will go ahead and put them away. For now,
There's no issue at all. We just wanted to make sure that you know that anything that these Pokemon do while outside of their Pokeballs will retroactively be against you. You understand?
Yes, I honestly, I perfectly understand, sir.
All right. Have a good day, sir.
No
Call
problem.
for Barrick to get arrested. Da, 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 da,
Again.
da.
They have no like things with any of these Pokemon. Nobody has reported anything of the sort of these Pokemon like missing or anything like that. So they're just like, yeah, dude, we know that people we know that kids have armies of fucking Pokemon all the time. We don't care. Go ahead, go.
Yeah, you better fucking know.
But you have trauma, and that makes you vulnerable.
Have a good day, sir. Have a good day, ma'am.
You too.
That's a really, really cute group of Pokemon. Bye.
G'day.
That's a weird skinny. Usually I think they meow. I don't know. Anyway, bye.
No, she's
Bye.
weird.
I'm playing. I'm pretty sure they say skitty. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, I've been saying skinny this entire time and no one's fucking made a thing about it.
Well, yeah, like if you see like a cat saying meow, you're not gonna say anything about it. But if you say a cat like reading the Communist Manifesto, something's so weird.
You make your way going further into... Get out of here, Professor Damson. You make your way going further into the city, as you guys do. This is the first roll. I would like to both of you to please roll me for either your perception or your diligence, please.
Hey, baby.
Go ahead and do my perception. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and grab this die right
I
here.
always do best my diligence. Let's go, baby. What's in the roll? 11 plus 5, 16.
That would be 5 plus 6. That's an 11.
April, as you're going through trying to gather any information that you can from the people around you. Let me find. Hey, now where are you at? I know you exist.
I know. Yeah, it's weird. I know it's
There you
weird
are.
to think about, but I do exist.
April, as you are going and walking, you notice a familiar face.
Oh shit!
You notice a familiar face as you are walking through the town. You see your old boss. He appears to be sitting and waiting on a park bench a little bit away from you. Do you want to pass over this person, or do you want to ask them for any information?
I need the info. I'll ask. I'll swallow my pride.
You wanna walk up to this person?
I'll go over. Yeah. Like that face is kind of like.
He's just kind of looking off away from you, looking out at the water, just like, where does the ocean go? How far does April?
Hey, long time no see.
So you're still in town? I had heard that you had left with those customers.
I did. We're still in town. Just currently dealing with a problem. You see, have you heard anything about someone small with a knife hurting Pokemon?
Someone small with a knife hurting Pokemon? What?
Yeah, some kid
Okay,
or something's been going around.
Are you
with
talking
knives,
ab- are you-
throwing them at Pokemon
Are you talking about the news from Orberg?
or bird?
Yeah, somebody had said something about some girl waving around a sword in Orberg.
Exactly.
No.
No, that's a different one.
No, I haven't heard that. No, specifically around here. We
There's a lot of swords lately. It's
we happened upon a sea dot who had been hit by one of these knives, and we're just trying to see if we can stop the person from hurting more Pokemon.
A knife? Can I see it?
Who had the knife on them?
Didn't Chemo take it? Or did she give it to anyone?
She's-
has it. I don't have
It seems like Chemo had that knife.
We had it. This was not well planned.
Wow.
I'm
just
guessing
looking very-
you don't have it. I mean, I guess that's I guess that's fair. You're walking around town, having a concealed weapon on you would be weird.
That would be very weird.
That'd be very weird, right?
Aha, yeah. You're just as funny as ever, April. Could you describe it?
Did you see the
Blah.
knife
I definitely saw the knife. Blah. The
can't-
description of the
You
knife.
can't blah. I told you what the knife looked like.
It's been 2
We're about to play Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader?
I told you what the knife looked like a couple of weeks ago, guys. Come on.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, Blue.
I hit my head and I have amnesia. I don't know why I'm here.
Why don't the two of you roll me for your? Why don't the three of you roll me for your intelligence?
Oh.
And I'll see if I can't remind you of what it was.
Let's see, you're just gonna go ahead and y'all got
Oh
great.
shit. Okay.
Like an
What?
11.
That's an 18 plus fucking 2.
Your eyes are
Alright,
open.
let's see. That's a respect inspiration. Let's do this shit. I don't need it, but okay, I definitely needed it. And come on, son.
Oh.
It was a 1 for a second, and then it
Yeah,
rolled
it looked like it
backwards.
stopped on a 1.
All right, and April, did you roll?
Yeah, I got an 11.
Oh right, you have a -2.
my last 2 brain cells are really trying to
Uh,
cover this up.
I had a
You
5.
remember exactly what it looked like, Evelyn. It was a small throwing knife. It didn't seem to have any guard or anything. It seemed specifically for like throwing at a target or something, which is again what Geodude had told you before. The person seemed to have been throwing the knives at a target or at a tree before.
I in the most like animal-esque fashion, Evelyn will like go up and like paw at Varric's, like just paw at his leg.
Oh, Skitty. Do you need something? He's gonna bend down and try as he might, make sure the guy doesn't see. But Skitty whisper something to him.
Please, not
I will-
look at
I will
just
be
Kitty
petting
talking to
Kitty.
me.
You pet the skitty, Evelyn. You're getting pet.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable for her, but she fights through it to describe what you just said to me.
I just put like my hand on his shoulder and just go like, "I'm sorry, he's schizophrenic."
He'll believe that.
But
As Skitty seems to explain to you that it appeared to that what you're looking for is a small throwing knife with no guard on it. It seems like they're made for throwing at targets or things of that nature.
right. Sorry. I get back up. I just remembered it was like a small throwing knife. It didn't have any guard on it. Typically for throwing at targets.
Do you pet your Pokemon to remember things?
No. Skitty just really likes attention. I'm sorry. It just came back to me.
Oh, it does.
Skitty.
Oh, it's come here. He leans his hand down. He starts kind of doing like a kind of wiggle his fingers thing toward you, like do, like trying to get you to come over.
She backs away from him.
Doesn't like strangers, I see.
No, I'm sorry.
Well, if it's anything like what you just said, I'm guessing you say what it is.
Yes, I did.
If it's anything like what you just said, it seems to be potentially a throwing knife used for martial arts and things of that nature. I do remember something. I believe that a member of Walker's gym is in town.
Oh, Walker's gym?
Yeah, sorry, he's a gym leader here in Sinnoh. He's a poison type gym leader. He lives off in the marshes. Walker, he's a pretty interesting guy. He seems to be a little off sometimes, but you can't argue with his performance. He seems to be a bit of a theatrical, like, ninja type of person. I believe a member of his group is in town. I believe she showed up the other day.
Do you know what she looks like? Her name, anything?
I don't
But
really know
I assume
much
you
about.
probably don't.
I don't
Any
really know
number?
much
I
about
don't know.
Walker, but He starts thinking. I'm gonna have him roll luck. Do-do-do-do.
Oh, that was almost really good.
I mean, I am in the restaurant that everybody around has to try, but not a lot of people. Not a lot of people really always come by. So unfortunately, no, I don't know what she looks like. I could probably tell you that she has a relative in town. I think it was her mother that called her in.
Oh.
That's really all I know, though. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
That'll
That's
do.
plenty. That
Thanks.
was honestly more than I was expecting. This is a good step in the right direction. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. No problem. April, how are you doing?
Okay.
You doing all right?
Yeah, things are working out.
You have a lot of Pokemon there with you. You seem to always be somebody who is more interested in Pokemon than putting out food that is edible and not and up to health standards.
A little bit louder, please.
You look like you're having fun.
For the class.
You look like you're having fun, April. I'm glad.
Yeah. I'm glad you're doing okay.
Welp. Gonna go hit the old dusty
Yeah,
trail.
good.
We have
We can just leave. We can just keep
Yeah, we
sitting
should
on
probably
your
get going.
Bye, April. Tell Milkshake I said hi, and also
you can
not
do
to
it
come down.
yourself. Hold on. I Milkshake. Yes.
Shove your ass in his face. Do it now.
He seems to get up and leave.
Okay.
Milkshake sniffs at the bench that he was on. As Milkshake sniffs at the bench, what is Milkshake's individuality 0? All right, individuality 0. Roll me Milkshake's individuality real quick.
Alright, baby. This can't go wrong.
Milkshake looks like he gets a scent. He looks off toward the direction that the boyo ran, and you just see his eyes narrow. But then they open up again and blink out of sync.
My baby, it's okay. I still love you. Get over it. Oh,
Oh god.
That was a lot more information than I thought we were gonna get out of your
Avalanche
old
kills
boss.
millions.
So the person that is throwing knives at Pokemon is a gym trainer?
It
or
might-
someone who is around him, sounds like.
Huh. I don't know if I know where that gym is, but did we get directions to the person that in town that
No.
No.
However, you do know now a little bit more information to ask around for. You know that there is a person from a gym here, potentially from Walker's gym. Walker seems to have a gym in the marshes, and they seem to be kind of like a ninja. So there's some more information you guys can ask people about at this point. Where the fuck did Milkshake go?
Milkshake's right over here now.
Oh, okay.
I
Fell
had a
through
thought.
the table.
Oh, I just had a thought. I don't think I want to know about it.
Bidoof has fallen through the table.
Also, while that was going on, Ronan lost. This is it, Piplup. Not only do you have to go against your former trainer, but an adorable Hoppip and a badass Magikarp too. It'll be a tough contest, so you need all the help you can get. Inspiration to the doof.
Yeah.
Hey.
I mean, the Magikarp isn't in the contest, but yeah.
He didn't win, so
I mean, he's technically allowed to go to the contest, but right now he's busy with his after battle wounds.
yes, exactly. He's recovering from the war. Pokemon War 3.
The Infinity War.
All right, so I guess we keep looking.
Yep.
That's how it goes. That's how-
Walker's gym trainer or whatever. And she has a mom here, apparently. Although it could be a false lead, but it sounds the most promising of anything, really.
So at this point, where do you guys want to go? Do you want to ask anyone in particular about anything you just heard?
We could go by the gym. No, wait, that's on the island.
I guess I could keep an eye out for like any just wandering Pokemon and ask them if they've seen anything.
You know that the gym, quote unquote, is still here, Varric. The old gym building is still here. The actual gym, though, is on Iron Island.
Yeah. I mean,
we could see the old building. I used to live here, thinking.
Yeah, we've already established you know where that is. We established that last time you were looking around.
Good. I know
Yeah.
something still.
we can go by there, but it probably won't lead much, but it's better than just standing still and not going anywhere.
That's the right attitude. Let's go. I can't believe we traveled so quickly. The building just came right by.
It's almost like it just popped into existence when we turned around.
April's back.
You guys remember being here before. This was the gym, or this was the area that you guys were at whenever the Rampardos was going crazy.
Oh yeah.
Memories.
Are there any like giant dents in the ground from that?
Oh, there's plenty of them. In fact, there's also something else along the ground.
Oh. Just a Rampardos.
The Rampardos is still here?
It seems to be laying down, almost asleep in front of the gym.
This has no implications. Don't worry about it.
What?
I mean, I
What? I
guess it
thought they
does
were
have-
gonna.
It does have a Pokeball, so I guess they can't really do anything about that, but
Well, I mean, I didn't. The Glameow that was it was chasing that the ownership was being reassigned, right?
You guys do
I-
know that there are ways to get Pokemon free of Pokeballs that aren't around.
But why did they leave it
Why?
here?
Yeah.
Decoration.
Is there only a Rampardos here, or is there any like
The
cost-
doors behind the Rampardos seem to be open.
Can. Oh. Ooh.
Let's try it. Well, this can